country to import your car through can be confusing because everybody includes different costs in their quote. My name's Alistair Ben from MHH International, and we've put together a list of 8 costs that will help you make an informed decision of who to buy your car through. Here's Rowan to tell you more.
Hi there. Our checklist shares the 8 key costs you need to know about, in addition to the cost of your car, so you can confidently compare the quotes you're given and know the questions to ask when you see the final costs from each importer you're talking to. Not all cars are prepared to the same standard, so before you spend any money, it's vital you agree on all of these points. First, you need to look at what will your car come with. Has it got 2 keys rather than 1? What are the condition of the tyres? It's best to get an agreed tread depth written down, just so you've got a record. Does your car come with any mats? And when they say mats, is that 2 or 4 mats? And you must take a look at the service history to know that it's up to date, and make sure that you're going to have an owner's manual too, and that manual is coming in your language. Another really important point is to understand the wear that you've got on your brake pads and discs. Ideally, you can get a measurement all round, because that's a big cost coming your way if you overlook it. And a small point, but an important one, is do you have the locking wheel nut? Because the day you need it is probably the first day that you notice you don't have it. So be sure you've got it from day one. And last but not least, how about a spare tyre? Not all cars these days have spare tyres. Often they come as an option. So make sure that if you haven't got a spare tyre, that you do have the foam that you can use instead. So the day that you do need it, you're not finding yourself ill-equipped. A reputable importer will be happy to valet your car for you before you collect it. It's easy to overlook that the car will have been travelling for 4 to 6 weeks, and so a valet is always required before you collect it. Nobody wants to get into a dirty car. Your importer should also agree to repair any minor scrapes or scuffs that might have happened during its journey, and they should do this free of charge so that you still receive your car in the condition that you expected to before it started its journey. This preparation list may seem arduous, but if you use it carefully from the beginning, it will save you from any unwanted surprises and costs when you do receive your car. Now, it may sound obvious, but once you've bought your car, it will need to be transported from the supplier to the port, and then from the port in your country to the agreed destination. Be clear on who's going to do this, and if it's going to be driven or transported for you. And double check whether this is included in the price that you've been quoted from the beginning, or whether this is going to be one of those costs that you haven't yet thought about. Your car will need to have full insurance whilst being transported in the country that you've bought it from, and also when it arrives in your country. Be sure you understand from your supplier what level of insurance your car has, and at what point in its journey does your insurance need to take over. Most countries have a mandatory roadworthiness inspection. This may happen before the car leaves the country of origin, but in some cases, such as New Zealand, this happens when your car reaches the destination country. Be clear when yours is required, who will book it, and whether the cost is included in your quoted price. The cost of shipping a car is often cheaper for the roll-on, roll-off service. If you choose this, we would strongly recommend that your car is not shipped on the top of the boat, but shipped below deck for greater safety. This is a mandatory requirement for all MHH International cars. Container shipping is also very popular for longer shipping journeys. It is usually more expensive, but this can be kept down by using a shared container. Talk to your importer about whether they will manage the booking for you, and whether they will also manage the customs and clearing for your car when it arrives, or whether you need to find yourself a local agent to help you with this. Make sure that you have marine insurance provided for the full value of your car. Some importers will insure your car, but only to the weight of the metal, which is going to make a bad situation even worse if you need it. It would be smart to be clear on the excess also that you would have to pay should any damage happen in transit. When it comes to new cars, many European manufacturers provide a standard 2 or 3 year global warranty. Suppliers can also provide a warranty for older cars. Agree with your supplier on what your warranty covers. Be clear on whether it's the engine, the body, the tyres, etc. before you accept it as a free warranty. In some countries, import taxes and duties are very simple, but in others they are very complicated. Sometimes it's not uncommon for them to double the price of your car, so do make sure you are clear with your importer or your clearing agent how much you will need to pay in duties before you pay any money for your car. And be very clear on whether they have included this in your quote already or not. At MHH International, we operate a one clear price policy, so you can see your final costs from the outset. This takes the worry out of importing, so you can be confident you won't have any nasty surprises when your car arrives. This gives you peace of mind, so while your car is making its journey, you can look forward to the day that you drive it home for the first time. At MHH International, we will help you avoid the pitfalls of importing and find you the best car at the best value and import it to you with ease. Simply take a look at our websites, mhhinternational.com and mhhjapanesecars.com, or email us, and we'll be delighted to help you find the right car and import it to you.